We're headed to San Francisco to see Jimmy and Frederica. Just thought I'd check out the machine and make sure it was recording.
Oh, okay. And you can film
This
Dolores
is
right off
Dolores
the right
Street.
side, Jim.
Okay, yeah.
I want all those palm trees.
So, Grandma, this is Dolores Street, and we're coming up on Dolores Park on the left here as we go through this green light. And from the park, there's actually a beautiful view of the city. In fact, I think what I'll do is I'll actually quickly take you around the park so you can actually get a better view of the park and all the people sitting in the park.
There's a mass of humanity at Dolores Park. Uh-uh. We've had a little trouble deciding how much of Dolores Park we want. We've gone around the block twice. I guess this is the third time, because the first time I took Dolores Park I didn't realize you could see the city as I was under this tree. Then the second time we took it, Tony got out and took pictures, and then we're back so that James could take a digital picture to put on the website.
Too bad we don't have a camcorder from the air so we can see Frederica's beautiful little Jetta coming around the block 3 times.
And here's Frederica's pretty Jetta.
Hi, from San Francisco.
Hello. And here we have the San Francisco ballpark. I think it's named after Pac Bell.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, that's a cute flag. I wonder if that's Willie Mays.
That's Willie Mays. Do you see the Willie Mays?
Yeah. Oh, that's one. I can tell you what exactly it's in.
It's Coit Tower.
I should call him.
Very pretty little park.
Upper size. The other one was not.
Got the Golden Gate Bridge in the foreground. The city. And then the Bay Bridge in the background.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the big tower is called Suture Tower, and Frederica and I live really close to that.
Are we talking about that electrical tower
Yeah,
there?
that really tall TV tower, right. So if you come down to the left and you follow the hill line down to the left, there's another set of shorter, TV antennas, and if you kind of come down further as it starts to come down and you start to see some houses, we approximately live there, but just on the other side of that hill, not on this side of the hill where you actually see the houses. So really close. And you can see that we can then, as Dad's panning over to the downtown area, we can easily get into the downtown area by car in about 10 minutes, or by bus. Lots of public transportation. So it's a great location because we can get out of the city quickly onto the freeway, or we can get downtown, but we don't have to quite live downtown with all of the mess and people and everything. We're just outside, just 10 minutes. So it's nice.
always thought was the kid of the guy who listened to her terrible. And you're like, that good looking, what's to be in?
They have a sign as you start walking across the Golden Gate Bridge that tells you a little bit about the history of it. I thought it was interesting. The guy who really... And wanted to show you a little bit about the boats. Just a ton of sailboats out on the other side of the Bay Bridge. It's just such a nice day. And in fact, as you come over to the left here, that's the Bay Bridge and Treasure Island back there. But here coming into my left now is going to be Alcatraz. And as we zoom off to the left, you'll see more boats. And down this way to the left, over here, that's Sausalito, is right down here with this little cove.
James and Frederica have just recently purchased 932 Sanchez Street in San Francisco. It's about one property off the corner of Alvarado and Sanchez, on Sanchez. There's the neighboring house. And a shot up the street, we are on a hill, and a shot down the street. Going down the street just a couple of blocks, you get to shopping area. Turn to the right, there's a grocery store nearby, and many fascinating smaller stores. And here's our host.
Good morning. It's Sunday morning.
Kind of hard to take an entryway.
You can come over here and get that stained glass.
His entryway has a pretty stained glass here.
Shoot over here. We've got our key cabinet from Sweden here, and just a little table here as you come in. Plotting here that during the morning we're going to want to close these. Actually have some drapes there that prevent the sun from just beating in.
Well, I think that we probably have to rest this.
In what?
Some blocks.
Yeah.
The living room has an opening into the kitchen, which is fascinating.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Go right ahead. We should get a picture of you anyway.
No.
Have a trash compactor. All we have to do is figure out how to use it. It has a stainless steel front for the refrigerator, but then also a stainless steel front for cupboards. These are all cupboards.
Masks. Yeah.
And the next room in is a conversation room. Again, the nice tall ceilings and their African mask over a fireplace.
This is still the conversation room, and the stairs over to the right lead up to James's office.
This room in here is Frederica's office. Her computer, of course, doesn't show well. Looking down into their backyard here, out a window. They have this small grass area. Going up towards Jimmy's office, you have a little storage here. This is the downstairs bath. really goes to the guest room. Above the dining room table they have some really interesting lighting. Even in the kitchen they have this same type of attract lighting. This is the guest bathroom. Bedroom, I mean. Sorry, where Tony and I stayed.
Hello, everyone. Whoops, there's a closet here. We don't have this door closed. Would be nice. But pretty windows. One to the outside to get, and this window gets a beautiful breeze. And this one is locked in with the houses a little bit. And interesting artwork. I hope Dad's gotten some. They have a friend who does some painting. And this picture is very nice. Fits with the blues in this room. And if he didn't get Ray Charles in the living room, we'll be back and get that in a few minutes.
There's a second bath in, on the first floor, on the main floor.
And it's really nice and airy and open. It has all these lovely windows up top. Jimmy thinks that maybe this room had been a sun porch once before. But it has a walk-in shower and sink and commode and this beautiful tile on the floor. And it actually has stairs that go up to Jimmy's office, or it can be accessed from these two bedrooms right here on this floor. Here's his office. And what's nice about this room is the two windows with the beautiful views. The other nice thing is how light and bright it is compared to his little attic area back in Pennsylvania. Has wonderful storage in this closet back here, which I'll close this door with one shoe on and one shoe off. And this door over here leads you to that bathroom downstairs, so there's another set of stairs to get down from this room. The other fun thing that James has is all these wonderful drawers that he's got completely organized and has lots of different things in. They all kind of pull out. This one's a little easier. And just has supplies and papers and materials and books and, gosh, I don't know all what it did say, but he's getting them organized.
Supplies.
Supplies. And then
Go.
he has Claire's boxes on the floor. It looks to me like some from Japan, the Claire's organizers, and some from our country. One last fascinating thing up in this room. James has another bookcase up here, but the other fascinating thing is this door over here, and this one leads out to his attic space, but he really has a cedar closet right in this one little small area. And then if you kind of look up through those,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
reminds me so much of New Jersey, when you could go up in the attic, and they're contemplating whether they want to finish this room out to sometime maybe make a rumpus room or something out of that. But it connects right into this cedar closet and then into James's office.
Okay.
It's Sunday, and it's the lovely month of May on the 21st of the year 2000. James and Frederica have brought us to Moss Beach down in Half Moon Bay area. I think we're in San Mateo County. And there's an extremely low tide, and I guess there's a bit of a marine preserve down here. And they're having fun kind of looking for sea life out on the little exposed reef. It's interesting, the restaurant that we came to, the distillery, according to the history years ago, it was a landing beach, and the Canadians brought in rum during the speakeasy time, and the family here distributed it to all of the city of San Francisco. And I guess it was one of the few places that never got raided. And this Moss family, I think, I have to come back up with the name. Did you get the restaurant up on the hill, Dad? Put in this wonderful restaurant that serves lunch and dinner and these beautiful brunches on the weekend. the restaurant that we had for brunch at, and I guess the family owns the one house. The restaurant's the white building with all the windows, and then the A-frame is owned by the family. But down below the restaurant is a patio that has easily 40 to 50 white plastic chairs, patio chairs, where people come and read the paper and can have kind of bar and easy food service during any beautiful day of the year. Their faces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I took a vertical and a horizontal.
Okay. Started.
Jim's been shooting the cliff behind where they were doing some protection, but as we're walking back towards James and Frederica, we see what a pretty view it is all along that beach. And they're way over by the cliff and the reef that's across that water.
Go.
You come down the stairs from the main floor, and you come into a little sitting room that has a little bookcase. And James's, and next to the bookcase is a family picture of Frederica's relatives, her grandparents, and I think the grandfather's brothers and sisters. I'm going to have to get straight on that. I apologize. And then James's lazy boy, and then the three pictures that came out of the den at the Gregory home in Greg's office. And as you walk up into this little space and area, you have the laundry facilities. Frederica gets to do her, let me turn on the light here. She gets to do her washing and drying in this little laundry area. And these doors all slide in and around each other. And you have ironing board and laundry and extra shelving space for a linen closet and so forth and so on. This is James and Frederica's lovely bedroom, and as you can see, they've got the poster bed. It's a little bit high. You have to come up really high to get into bed. They have their beautiful elephant picture that they got on their trip to Africa, and they have this beautiful little shelf where they can put plants and so forth and so on. And over here they've got their dresser with fun family pictures and so forth of them, and a little television, and at this digital box that allows them to have music down here and so forth and so on. As you walk over this way, the little shelf that runs along this wall is over here that they can still put more things. This is going to be their walk-in closet, and this is going to be to the bathroom, and we'll reshoot as we get a little closer. Frederica says this is wonderful. They've got more space than they've ever had in a closet, and it really is great. You actually step up to come into this closet. Now the bathroom, this is really something. It's just beautiful. You come into their shower and you get to just walk in. Has one of these beautiful fixtures that runs all through the house. And I guess, I don't know how you pronounce this. It's G-R-O-H-E. But you can obviously, Mom, take these off of here and you can adjust it up and down. You come out of the shower and come around, and there are these wonderful little shelves that kind of have this kind of ultra-modern hanging wire apparatus. Another little shelf to put things. You come over to the bathtub, and it has really nice jacuzzi jets. And this is a jacuzzi brand tub. And I love this little towel bar. It's just wonderful because it's a kind of a double hook, or not hook, but a double bar, and there's one at the other end. So you really get to put a fair amount of linens right in this area. Now, it's pretty if you come over around this way, besides this fun sink with a his and hers cup and the commode, you see the other side of the shower, and it very definitely is of the modern era of having the clear glass and showing off the beauty of all the...
Is there glass there?
All the tile work or marble. This is definitely glass. The other fascinating part to the bathroom is that this is the way that James and Frederica come in from the garage. And out here is their two-car garage where they have to park one in front of the other. And they actually
then
have
also their heater.
hot water heater and
their
their
hot water
forced air
heater.
heater. So they have a lot of room for storage as they can build shelves and so forth and so on down here. And have, and their driveway can afford a third car, and it's fairly level for guests, which is pretty nice.
Go.
As you come back out of the bathroom and you cross the bedroom, you actually come to these beautiful doors that take you out to their lovely little yard. And if I unlock it, Frederica loves to come out here and sun. This is where we had dinner last evening. They have a barbecue. And they have some really pretty colors in their garden. They've got that purple over on the left and this pink kind of vine that looks like it must be in the rose family. And the flowering plum, right, Jim?
Mm-hmm. I don't know quite how they get this going so tall. They have these two of these pillars here that go up to some sort of a beam that at least goes a little way, maybe goes all the way to the house.
There he is.
Jane,
Oh, hi,
I
Jim.
love you, Jane,
I
just
love
the
you,
way you
Jim.
are in
Just
all
as you
your
are.
magnificence.
All your magnificence. And I love this beautiful house, and I love Mexican restaurants, and I love African art, and I love old friends. Yes. And what did we decide? 60 is young. 60 is much younger than it used to be. It used to be old, not anymore. Yeah.
I don't know whether she...
Hey, doll, this is the beautiful hand-painted elephant you gave us for our housewarming present. And Frederica has named the elephant. What's the name?
Daisy.
Daisy.
Gives all the little flowers, I think.
All the flowers. And we have another little elephant friend here.
And his name is Peanut. And I didn't have to name him. He actually came with a name. And James brought him back from Vegas.
During Dad's birthday.
And I also got a stuffed elephant.
Oh, did you bring that then too?
Yeah, I got it at the same time,
What?
but I didn't give her
You didn't
both.
hear the story how I got him.
No.
He came back and I said, "You didn't bring back anything for me?" And he's like, "No." And then I went into the bedroom and there was a sitting elephant. I was just screaming because he was so cute.
Now, which one did you get first? I mean,
I get this one with
I got a
Christmas.
Christmas.
So,
we
We did that last night in the window, didn't we?
yes.
Yeah.
Mom, did I tell you that where this...
This is Jane's office and her computer. She's going to redo this room, and she's going to have both of these windows looking out into a beautiful scene. Jane's playing around with possible new colors in her living room.
It's called Masterpiece, and you look in it, it's got that reflective.
We're in the kitchen looking out to the out to the front yard.
this is our view. This is our lovely view from our kitchen looking out on our window of the world. And this is the old view. And soon we're going to have the new view, the comparison of Jane's new refurbishings in the front. The way we come out of Jane's front door and look out onto her window of the world and all of her traffic and her neighbors and so forth and so on. And our objective is to change this and have a lovely outdoor room to kind of view from the kitchen as you walk out the front door and from her computer room.
Jane has had trouble with water moving into her garage when it rains. She's going to take out this asphalt and put in concrete and some sort of French drain in front of the drawers.